Good morning, gentle people. Today is December 19th, and if it's your birthday, happy birthday. All right, let's see what messages pop out for you today on December 19th. What is your message? Here's one. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm gonna pop one more out. Let's see. There it is. There it is. Right here. Popped out. Okay, let's see what this first one says. The monkey. The monkey. All right. And travel. Listen. You've been wanting to travel. You've been wanting to travel to your homeland. Either your homeland where you originate from or where your parents originate from. You might be first or second generation here in the United States, and you want to go back to honor your ancestors and to just see people. And it makes sense. A lot of people travel back home for the holidays, and it's the holidays right now. But what this is saying here is to be careful. To be careful to not act a fool, first of all, right? Because monkey see, monkey do. You'll notice, okay, I don't know if you've noticed, but when people go back home, they pick up the same bad habits that they left. And it happens to a lot of immigrants that when they're in the United States, they find that they can't do the same things that they used to do back home, right? Back home, it's people don't think too much about you drinking and driving. That's just a simple example. Or people don't think too much about hanging on the corner and looking at the girls pass by. I'm talking to the men specifically. They hang in corners and they're looking at the girls and gawking at the girls. And we don't see too much of that here. You might see that at a club or when you go to places, but people just hang on corners back home. Or some people pick up their balls right on the border. They pick them back up and all of a sudden they're womanizers. All of a sudden they like to hit their woman when they never did that before. All of a sudden they leave her at home because your place is in the kitchen. When here in the United States, she was free to go here, there, and everywhere without asking permission, because all of a sudden now you have to ask permission to go X, Y, Z. Now that one there, I'm a little okay with, because some of our countries are a little dangerous. And if your spouse, your partner is not used to that, then you might need to let someone know where you're going, and they might ask you, but everything else, why are you spending this much money? You need to be cooking and helping out and and things change. So you need to be careful to not pick up the bad habits that you left behind when you came to the United States. Does that make sense? Don't all of a sudden become a macho and now you want to be hitting your wife or talking back to her because people will think wrong of you. What do you mean? You're letting yourself be told what to do by a woman? Because that happens. I've seen it myself. I've witnessed it. So you are traveling back home, and it's wonderful. That's a wonderful idea. When you go, try to go and bring offerings to not the people who are living, to the ancestors. So if your grandmothers or grandparents have passed, go take flowers to the cemetery or wherever, because that is a good thing to do when you go back. But be very careful to not pick up bad habits when you go there. Does that make sense? Okay, that's today's message. I'm glad that you're traveling. Walk in joy. Know that. Oops. No, my calendar. I want you to have it. Please go buy it. It's at abukenke.art. It has 14 of my paintings, 3 of which have never been seen. Okay, now walk in joy. Know that this place is sacred, divine, and special just because you're here. And I'm so honored that you spend time with me here. Ashe.